This is the network service of the NTA.
How are you doing? Welcome to your favorite midday energy. This is the Medley Show, and my name is Tochi. You know that anytime you're tuned to the show, it's 1 hour of great magic and greatness. And today will not be any different. It will be an amazing show today, but let me prove it to you. We'll kickstart the show with the amazing, sensational, and great singer, Jordan Vanguard.
If I fall 1,000 times, still I go rise. As long as I get life, I'm God in my side. The one that things don't look alright, guys. But even night can't stop the sun from shining. So I keep writing hard on God, and I know like to talk. All my guys feel cold, failure no be option. I know where I come from, now my motivation. I've been on rock bottom until I win and not over. Even when it seems like things might kill my dreams, and it feel like do or die. Everyone around me feels that I think too big on that's wasting my life. When I look inside, I see that it just might be sitting on time to my life. I may fall and stagger, but you know, cause even if I fall 1,000 times, still I go rise. As long as I get life, I'm God in my side. The one that things don't look alright, but even night can't stop the sun from shining. So I keep rising, even if I fall 1,000 times, still I go rise. As long as I get life, God in my side. Oh, one of the things don't look alright, but even night can't stop the sun from shining. So I keep rising.
Oh, that was amazing. Thank you so much, Jordan. I mean, I almost forgot that we were on the show. I was just going to let you sing on, but don't distract me. Great distraction, by the way, but do not distract me. Anyway, again, welcome to the Medley Show. You already know that it's going to be a great time. I have an amazing guest lineup for you on today's show, but let's bring you up to speed with what's buzzing on the internet. This is BuzzFeed up next. Medley Show.
This week on BuzzFeed. The Afrobeats category of the 2024 Billboard Music Awards will be a keenly contested.
Go ahead, it's your time, baby. It's your time, baby. Get my baby. That's the difference when you're my baby. That's how it is when you.
Do you remember Olajumoke, the bread seller? Yeah. Who bumped into a photo shoot in Lagos. Well, she was off the social scene due to some challenges, but she is back and will be enjoying the world of radio broadcasting thanks to City FM, where she will be training to become an on-air personality.
Now she's going to have a job as a radio presenter, and now that's why when people call me that they want to interview her, I said she has nothing to say. They call her, I said she has nothing to say. When it's time for her to talk, she'll talk. And when it's time for us to present her to the public, we'll present her to the public.
Christmas is around the corner, and that means it's another time to visit families, eat and have fun. For Nollywood lovers, it's another time to experience a Christmas movie, and this time, Jade Oshiberu has cooked something. With the trailer trending for some time now. Take a look.
You are falling.
You need to allow yourself be vulnerable again.
I love it. We're planning a big fat Ninja wedding.
Operation Destroy Ella's relationship has already begun. Oh, we're in full swing.
The Medley Show.
That was BuzzFeed. Thank you so much, Yemi, for that. You know we got you when it comes to bringing you up to speed with all that's trending in the world of entertainment. Next up, I want to bring you a conversation, but before that, I'm going to bring you a report. So, you'll remember Jordan, right? Yeah, he was from Nigerian Idol Season 7. Yes. So that's what we're going to be talking about today, the world of reality TV. But first of all, before you get to meet my guest, let's see, is it a social experiment or just for the fun of it? We'll be right back.
I don't get it. You look at this one as an eye. I don't see an element. I don't get this task.
It's called a social experiment. Sounds fancy, right?
You have decided to take the 250,000 rand.
But in reality, it's just a group of strangers shoved into a house, island, or jungle with zero privacy and maximum drama.
I don't mind.
I'm a little bit of a diva. I love listening to Beyonce and Rihanna. They're like my inspiration. Like Beyonce, when she's on stage, she brings such a fierce.
The experiment part. Seeing how fast people lose their minds. And guess what? It doesn't take long. What happens when you mix clashing personalities, a sprinkle of forced romance, and a mountain of alcohol? You get to see human behavior at its finest.
Hello, Lions.
However, not all reality TV is about who can scream the loudest, or who has the most formed physique, or who can cry on cue.
I could have chose anybody, but I chose you.
Shows like The Nigerian Idol or Dragon's Den actually encourage talent and innovation. They uncover singers with mind-blowing voices.
Daddy don't like me, but Daddy and I never speak.
Or entrepreneurs with million-dollar ideas.
Budgeted 1.5 million.
But here's the twist. Even when the potential is real, the path isn't guaranteed. Some winners soar to greatness, while others get sidetracked, overwhelmed by fame, poor decisions, or just pure bad luck.
Winner of Samosa season is...
One minute, they are the pride of the nation. The next, they are a cautionary tale. What's the lesson here? Maybe reality TV is a social experiment, testing not just the contestants, but also us, the viewers, and challenging us to decide. Do we root for the talented? Do we glorify the messy? Or are we just here for the drama? Sipping a cold beverage and enjoying the show.
Disruptors!
Whatever the answer, one thing's for sure, we remain glued to our screens.
That's the one.
What does that do?
It's a new technique I developed myself.
Okay, but what does it help with? How does it help your voice?
It helps with tightness.
Welcome back. I hope that gave you an insight into what we're talking about today. It's time for you to meet my amazing guests. I'm going to start with the beautiful Jackie Vance. She's from Big Brother Niger Season 4, right? What, Season 4?
I don't think it's 4.
It
but it's the
was 4.
Shiny Eye
Yes,
season. Okay,
that was Season 4. Yes, so Jackie Vance. And then, of course, you already met Jordan. Jordan is from Nigerian Idol Season 7. And then I have Princess Jennifer Ume Ubaka from Real Housewives of Abuja. If you know her, then you will know she's Princess J. Coco. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Why are you acting all quiet? No, this is not how you do on the show. No. This is a princess. You're not that calm.
I'm not that calm. I'm just trying to be demure right now.
Okay, so you guys already have first-time experience of what we're talking about, reality TV, life after. So we just want to know, basically, I mean, it's an ongoing conversation on social media. You have fans, you have people trolling you on social media and saying all sort of things. But I just want them to know that you're people too. So I want to talk about your life after the house. So I'm going to start with you, Jackie. Before Big Brother, I'm not sure I knew you, yeah, but we had Big Brother and then I saw you. And then it just feels like all the impression that we have is whatever we saw on the show.
Right.
So let's talk about who Jackie Benz is.
Yes. So anyone that watched the show, first of all, knew me as a mother. That's the first thing everyone I think knows about. So
you talked about it very much, on the show.
So I'm a mother, I'm an interior designer and also a certified events planner. So yeah, going on the platform.
Was that before the show or that started after the show?
Before the show.
Yes,
right. that's where I was, or I've been, even before the show. So yes, the platform, of course, boosted, you know, my publicity in terms of myself and my brand and my business and what I do. So yeah, so if you watch the show, I think you would, everyone that has watched the show would know, yes, this is Jackie. Jackie is a mother, Jackie is an interior designer. Yeah, Jackie is just a chill girl that likes to enjoy herself and loves peace of mind.
Abby, we all do. So Princess, I'm going to come to you. Before the show, I had seen you on social media, a couple of places too, and I know you're a lawyer and you run a couple of businesses, but I want to know that, and then there was 10 weeks of watching you on Real Housewives of Abuja with some other women. So I just want to know, how has your life changed since that show ended?
It's been amazing, I'm not going to lie, because I mean, Real Housewives of Abuja is a global platform. They have a lot of franchises. So, of course, it has changed for the better, of course, yeah. More people know you, especially when I went to South Africa the other time. Well, Princess Jacocos, I mean, it's good, and it helps the business. So I opened a new business called Jeff Jazz Kids, and it has also helped that.
And that came from your time after the show?
Exactly. It came from the time after the show. Because, like, you know, people want to patronize you in whatever you're doing, apart from being an influencer, having your product helps, okay? So, of course, it has, you know, been better going for gigs, you know, people inviting you for appearances and stuff like that. So, I mean, money's been made.
Money's been made. Yes. That's a goal in the end. I mean, I agree. You're always going for it because, oh God, I need to tell you guys, it took a lot getting both of them to be here. There was canceling. I have to be at this show. I have to be at this show. I have to be at that. Share with me a little bit about your experience on Nigerian. I mean, the last clip we saw, there are a lot of funny moments there, and you went through all that, and then you came out third place. So let's talk about your time on the show.
The show was really good. I think the purpose for myself was I needed exposure. I've been doing music as an independent artist for a while, and having so much in my catalog has been kind of crazy because, you know, who's going to listen to that music if, you know, people don't know that you have that music? Yeah. Exactly. So getting on the show just helped push that agenda, the fact that, yo, this kid is not only gifted, but, you know, he's had so much to offer for a long time. And then the show just gave that purpose, you know, to all of that.
And did
so,
it?
Yeah,
did it?
It definitely did.
Oh, fantastic.
I've had offers from tons of, you know, companies, record labels. Things have been happening, so yeah.
Okay, fantastic. But Jackie, let me ask you. You were this person, a mother, an interior designer, a businesswoman, and then you got on the show, and then we saw like a more personal part of Jackie B. And then you were out of the show, you had to get back to normal life. So I want to talk about how you were able to transition. You were in the house with about 19 other people from different... 23. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, two came in total, much later, yes. So how were you able to transition back to this person that you were after about 6-7 weeks in the house?
Yeah, I mean, it was a process. Yeah. It took some time. Of course, once you come out of the house, there's a lot of noise, there's a lot of chaos, you know, that's when it's hot. So you're trying to maximize, you know, take advantage of all the opportunities that's out there, especially once you've just come out. There's so many opportunities. I got the opportunity to work with great brands, attended so many events, and just so much out there. So you want to take advantage. So you almost get swallowed in all of that, which is also...
I don't think that has ended.
Oh no, it hasn't. So I'm getting, so that's why I said it's a process. So it takes some time. It took me some time to now learn to kind of separate, make that work, and then leave my personal life on the side. But because I was on a show like that where we were watched 24 hours, of course, people feel entitled to our personal lives to an extent. So again, I have to kind of, I don't know, make it work in a way that I'm still entitled. I mean, excuse me, you don't have access to my full, complete life. I show you what I want to show you. I give you what I want to give you, and my personal life is my personal life. Again, that took a while, of course, because you have fans that are literally sitting on social media waiting for you to post, waiting for you to say something, do something. So it took me a while.
And those who are waiting to attack you as well.
Exactly. Oh, yes, that's always there, but we don't pay them any mind. So,
all three of you were on 3 different types of reality TV.
Yeah.
So you also had to stay in the house for about 93 days, no contact with the rest of the world. And you also just, of course, you're full life on the screen. I mean, all the glitz and glamour. Yeah, I mean, you're still, every activity she was denied, you got to enjoy while on the show.
Well, you can say that.
You were not in the house with a bunch of people.
I wasn't.
Yeah,
yeah, you can say that actually. So
there's a lot of difference in what all of you had to deal with.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's going to be a transition in for you, or is there? Because we like to think that was real.
Yeah, it's real to some extent. I'll say that because. I mean, they're not going to be showing me when I'm waking up from sleep entirely. Like, we shoot
there were
a
places
lot
where you woke up from sleep. I remember.
Yeah, but not every day. You're not going to be seeing that every day. Like, a lot of times you didn't see like my lazy days. You're not going to be seeing that. Do you get what I mean? So, like I said to you, it's reality, but it's sort of selected. Do you get what I mean? You're not going to be seeing like, you know, my dragged days, that kind of thing. You know. I mean, we shoot for hours and hours, but of course, everything can make it there. So essentially, you're not seeing everything.
Yeah, so I want to know how you were, we didn't really know your person before you got on the show. So like I said, it's completely different from hers. So what we're seeing, the glitz, the glamour, you know, all the beauty you were bringing to your show is the person we know Princess J. Coco to be. So how do you think the perception of who you are, if whatever you put up for us on the screen sort of changed the perception of who people think you are?
I don't know if it changed, but of course people saw me in a different light. Some people didn't really get it because, like I said to you, it's not everything or the way it's being presented that actually it is. Yeah,
really?
Because, So, okay, for example, like maybe you're arguing with somebody and they can't show the full 2-hour argument. They're just going to pick and choose. It may be for your good, it may be opposite. Do you get what I mean? So essentially...
It was all just to push the show.
No, there were times that I was mad.
Because you need drama.
Oh, yeah. Apart from that, there were times that I was mad, right? But like I said to you, they may just pick the really bad things that I said, right? And then, you know, leave the rest. And then you're looking like, you know, stupid. But at the end of the day, right, I understand that it's reality show. They're going to put...
I remember that part with you and OJ.
Yes,
I remember that part.
Yeah, I was livid. I was livid at that point. But like I said to you, a whole lot worse was, you know, done there.
Happened.
But they may just show the bad part that Princess J. Coco, I mean, like at the end of the day.
But I like that you still had to stay for the food. So
I always stay for the food.
Let's talk to you, Jordan. So, of course, you've already talked about some of the things that have happened to you since, but I want you to talk to me about the impact of your music. Like, what kind of music were you doing before you went on the show? And when you finally went through the entire process, and has your music style changed, or are you still doing the same kind of music? I want to know the impact that being on that show had on you.
Okay, so being on a reality TV show like the Nigerian Idol, we do a lot of covers. Yeah, so most of the time we don't do original music. The Nigerian Idol made me express the part of me that is a vocal artist. God has blessed me with a good voice, and I've worked.
He has.
And I've worked to sharpen that gift. But at the same time, being a writer is something that hasn't been shown that much, on TV. Before the show, I think it was something for me to experiment on the types of music I was going to do. I fell into learning how to fuse music, from Afro pop to Afro gospel to soul, R&B, all of that. So I think after the show, it was very, very clear to me that I needed to be more original to myself. I had a conversation with Simi one time. She mentioned that it's really easy to break into an industry where you're from if you learn how to, hone the genre that you are, born with. So I do a lot of R&B, I do a lot of soul, I do a lot of pop. But now understanding how to fuse Afro into that would help me break into the Nigerian market more, and then, globally after that. So yeah, since then I've been doing a lot of Afro fusion, I've been doing a lot of Afro pop, a lot of, merging of different genres together. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to wait a quick break, but before that, I want to ask Jackie, you did mention separating your personal life, but I want to know how you're able to balance the life that the show created, that this person that we know that the show created, and your personal life. How are you able to balance that?
I think in my case, what makes it much easier for me is I was myself while I was in the house. I didn't play.
Everyone says they're their self.
Yes.
Nobody agrees that they are another person, or that they have a strategy. Nobody ever agrees to have a strategy.
Well, in my case, Princess, for example, I've known her for a very long time. She knows. In fact, sometimes she used to tell me, "Why didn't you do something outside of your personality?" Because I was literally myself. So because of that, it makes it easier for me to now. I'm literally not having to act anything. I'm being myself, and people that love me for who I am. So I'm able to just be myself, and I don't have to act outside of my personality, go outside of my comfort zone too much. Even though once in a while it's fine too. Because she's always pushing me. But yeah, so that balance is already naturally there, and I thank God that it's there, because you cannot keep up a fake lifestyle for too long. That's the truth. You cannot. So thank God I had that wisdom to not do past myself.
Yeah. Okay, I've been having a great conversation with Jackie Benz, Jordan, and Princess G. Kuku. But we'll take a quick break on the Medley Show. We will be right back with more on the show. Stay with us.
I'm feeling the boy, now ABJ boy. You want to act like say you know Sabidi boy? Emi Weezy. You get producer when would they work with this at ABJ? What you call you producer? Shake it cheesy. I've been there and done that. These things don't they come over and I do want me feel easy. In other abokane chicken when the industry fast, the bad guy they irin dan dizzy. Muna ni mo ko intan kabo. Mulam kwashe metal, mulam kwashe katako. For my matter them be tatafo. I get girls for first tax of the inside that sabo. Emi Weezy agabo. Answer your name, my brother.
Baginto you watago.
Emi Weezy don't bust my head for this game. In the end, I swear to God not to walk out.
Where the money? Honey bunny. Charlie Poppy. Money coming. Where the money? Honey bunny. Charlie Poppy. Money coming. When the money go come, we go turn on, we go jayo. When the bed go drop, we go turn on, we go jayo. They call me Emi Weezy. Turn on and jayo. I go and keep them busy. Turn on, we go jayo.
Don't knock them down, T-Buddy. Don't knock them down. Don't knock them down, T-Buddy. Don't knock them down. Don't knock them down, T-Buddy. Don't knock them down. Don't knock them down, T-Buddy. Don't knock them down.
I got it for me. I got it from Nation 40. You get it for me. You get it business like on me. I got it for me. I got it from Nation 40. You get it for me, you get it business like on me. Where the money? Honey bunny, Charlie Poppy, money coming. Where money? Honey bunny, Charlie Poppy, money coming.
Don't knock them down, T-Buddy, don't knock them down. Don't knock them down, T-Buddy, don't knock them down. Don't knock them down, T-Buddy, don't knock them down. Don't knock them down, T-Buddy, don't knock them down.
Okay, that was Bumper Dump, Emmy Weezy featuring Magneto singing Abuja Boy. So you know how Bumper Dump works. If you're going to bump to that song or you're going to dump it, send us a message to the number showing on the screen, and of course we'll get to read the messages on the show. So I still have my guests in the house, but before we continue the conversation, I was thinking about something. It just feels like anyone who's going to reality TV is a platform to stardom. But is that really true? We'll find out with this feature, and we'll be right back to talk about it. Watch this and we'll be right back.
So both of you are weakest links from your individual tribes, right? Now we need to find out which of you is really, really the weakest link.
You can't change that to aggression. I say, leave the food now. You don't want to.
I don't know if you don't understand that your voice is very loud.
Reality television has been around for decades, but it has recently been experiencing a resurgence in popularity. Streaming services and television networks are pumping out new reality shows as they launch many reality stars' careers. The earliest reality shows were often documentaries or docu-series that followed real people in their everyday lives. This pop culture phenomenon is a big deal for participants and viewers as well. A staple in entertainment, giving viewers a glimpse into the drama, the lives, and the challenges of everyday people.
How about that? I did not plan to go. Nobody planned to go for that event. You waited for me. This girl is a mental case.
Some of these shows, like Big Brother Africa or Niger, come with promises of fame and fortune. The reality behind the scenes often tells a complex story of the participants' highs and lows.
How many are there with 48 points?
Well, I don't know, but there should be somewhere.
When I was down there, there was somebody in there with about 35, 37 points, similar to yours, right?
Before the era of social media buzz, marketing and drama, one of the earliest and most successful reality shows was The Lives of the Wilkins, which aired on BBC in 1974.
Right, but go down there and say to her, right, now how am I going to ever get more than 37.5 points? So everybody who comes...
The show was groundbreaking in its time, and it helped popularize the reality television format. But some of the reality shows that are popular today are truly different from the reality shows of the past.
Zari's looking good. How could you break the bro code? You don't touch your friend's ex.
Keep your hands off her titties. Whoa!
It just went to see princesses, but you are getting this.
The future of reality television is uncertain, but yet evolving. Producers are constantly creating more daring and innovative formats, just like the Real Housewives of Lagos.
Miriam ripped off her dress. I didn't get that part very well.
For breaking the house rules on prohibited behaviors.
Shows like Big Brother Niger have a strong presence on social media as fans battle each other on behalf of their favorites.
So at times when you say so many things everywhere, you yourself, you will even forget the things that you are saying.
Reality television shows have actually influenced the lives of some people on social media, as users now put up short videos of their life, family, work, or even vacation.
Being rich and famous is not easy.
You missed.
Thank you again, Yemi, for that. So the question is, reality TV, is it a platform to stardom or not? So I still have Jackie B in the house, I have Jordan, and I have Princess J. Coco. And of course, joining us from the United States of America is King Katun. Katun, can you hear me?
I can absolutely hear you.
Oh, welcome to the Medley Show. It's good to have you join us finally.
Yeah, I know, right?
So I'm going to start by asking you because the truth is, the moment anyone is on any reality TV show at all, no matter how little, the next thing we're thinking is, oh, he should either be in the movies or he should have blown doing music or something in entertainment. So, but you just finished, we saw you small and then you have gone to US. So tell me, what happened?
Nothing happened, right? Yeah, like you said it right. So the thing is, you go on reality TV, for many people, it's a pivot to other things that they want to do. And considering the economic climes of Nigeria, I mean, things are not as expected as you are promised that when you go to school, you learn certain things, that you will come out, society will accept you and put you on a path to success. That is so not the case. So reality TV has just become a pivot for many people trying to find a way to express that God-given greatness that is in everybody, but the outlets are not there. So of course, because it is situated on TV and it's in everybody's homes, it's on everybody's phones, everybody expects that the moment you finish living your life there, you should come and continue living the rest of your life, for them to continue to access you, continue to give you comments, you should continue to fill the void that other people have in their lives. That is so not true. I got caught in the trap as well. Well, not a trap, I guess, but if that's not what you necessarily want to be doing the reality TV, it can be a trap, of trying to live up to what people expect of you.
True,
I agree. Yeah, and then I reversed roles. I went to behind the cameras, producing, directing, even was a senior channel manager for MTV, in charge of what was going into over 60 million homes daily. So I understood it. I knew how to do it. I even did it to people. I created people and put them on screens, and then had people having expectations of them. It's not easy, but when people say what happened, I'm living my best life.
I agree. You're really living your best life. I want to talk to those of you in the studio, yeah? I mean, that's his opinion. Let me tell you what brought this to mind. So, you remember Miracle from one of the Big Brothers. So, right after the show, everyone knew he wanted to be a pilot, and then he went straight to school and, got his license and started. But that didn't stop the fans from trolling. Like, he had a lot of attack on social media. Everyone was saying, why? That was if he started singing, and then, everyone just starts acting. You started doing a bit of, I saw you on a few skits with Dungeons and stuff. Yeah. You started acting. So it just feels like everyone has to get into the limelight. You have to be on screen. But do you think it should necessarily be a platform to stardom?
I think it's a personal choice. I think it really depends on what you want for yourself. Big Brother is, aside from it being an entertainment show, it is a social experiment.
Right.
So people go on there for various reasons. There are people that want temporary, even though there's nothing like temporary fame, because once people know you,
once you're there, you're there.
Either you're talking about you or they're not. That's just the difference. So people go on there for different reasons. Like you give the example of Miracle, for example. He was very focused on why he wanted to be there. Yeah. He wanted the money, and he meant to use the money to do what he wanted to do, and he has achieved it. So that's nobody's business. Then you have people that went on the show and didn't even win, but now they're doing amazing things on TV. They have that calling, they have that gift, so maybe they didn't even know that before the show, and they found that, and they're successful at it. So I think it's a personal choice, and I think people should learn to respect people's personal choice.
On social media,
I know it doesn't exist.
No.
But, I mean, yeah.
We have an online family, and we have to be your business. Yeah. I mean, you made your business our business, so
yeah, but that's a good thing. That's why it's good that, to an extent, we have a choice to choose to put out what we want to put out and keep whatever we want to put private. Yeah. You can't know everything in my life. At the end of the day, it's what I show you that you have access to.
So yeah, Jordan, we saw Chike. Chike was also a Nigerian idol at some point, but now and now he's acting. We see him acting too. So is it just going to be strictly music for you at some point? You're going to, Do light
I've
camera
actually
action
been
too?
in 2 movies after, you know.
I'm sorry, say that again?
I've been in
I
2
need them to
movies.
hear it. I mean, I'm not wrong.
I've been in 2 movies. They're not out yet. They should be out in 2025. But I've gone into the world of film composer. So I've started writing music for movies, themes, sound scores, all of that. So I don't think it is right for people to just box you in, you know, and to make you say, okay, this person did this, that's not a bad idea, you should try that. You know, I think everybody has their own path, and being true to yourself.
I won't say we're boxing you in. It's just what we've seen, whether it's in the foreign reality TV shows or it's local ones. The moment you're off the show, you're either acting or you're going to try your hands on music. So it just feels like those who have been there before have set an expectation that your social media family already has of you even before you leave the show.
True, that's true.
So I don't think we're boxing you.
Oh, no, not you. I'm saying, like, mentally, a lot of people have that idea, that expectation of people that, okay,
should be those on social
media. Online family.
We're saying the same thing. We're saying the same thing. Okay, so let me come back to you, Katung. So when you were on the show, of course, you won the first season of Big Brother Nigeria, but social media wasn't exactly a thing at the time.
It wasn't a thing at all.
It wasn't a thing. Of course, there wasn't a thing at the time.
Because Facebook came out in 2006.
Yes.
And that was when I won Big Brother. So people didn't even know what Facebook was, to be very honest. So yeah, it wasn't a thing. I lived a better life than these guys that didn't. Sorry, guys.
Oh, Lord. They got the sub. They got the sub. I'm sure they got it. So I want to know, but at that time, there wasn't social media. It was easier for you to deal with your fans. But has that changed now? Because of course, we still know Katung is still doing a lot of things, and you're on social media now. So did that change? Did it start coming for you the moment you got on social media?
I had a more personable experience with fans. We had to go to where fans were, and then you were walking in the street and people saw you. People were not tagging you and trolling you, just like how it is now. Of course, when social media kind of expanded and scaled to the scale that it is right now, there were still some experiences, you know, and still things that I did with fans or fans did with me or to me through social media. But it's nowhere near what the people in the last 10 years have had to experience, to be very, very honest. So I think that there was still some form of sanity for the likes of me. I can't even believe it's been that long. I'm a real OG.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, but I must say, many people who have gone through what all of us have in common here, who have gone through the social media era, have had a lot of things affect them, either negatively or positively, but in more extreme kind of times, like dealing with mental health. Social media is crazy. If you actually decide to live by what social media dictates, you probably will lose your mind, you know. So I must commend the guys who have been able to manage it and balance it properly.
Thank you.
Okay, so let me talk to you, Princess. So, of course, he rightly said social media was an advantage for all of you. I mean, the buzz, you enjoyed it, but it also came with its drama. So how are you able to deal with all the drama that comes to social media? I mean, it's a blessing and sort of a curse at the same time. So you have people who will come online and say the best things about you, and you also have people who will drag you for no reason. So how has that affected you?
Listen, honey.
Yes! Now that's Princess!
Listen, you need to have thick skin. That's the bottom line. I mean, there are days, of course, that you see things online. I'm like, is that really me? Do you get what I mean? But like, you have to know who you are to even start with. If not, I don't think you're able to survive it. Because some people would you don't even need to be on any reality show. They will just hate you for no reason.
True.
So that's that. So besides the fact that reality show just made it more, you know, popular, or just made you more popular, it was already there before then. Do you get what I mean? So at the end of the day, for me personally, I had to develop, thick skin. I had to know who I was. in the beginning for me to be able to be like, you know what, I
Even
don't care.
then backing on the project itself.
Listen, I would use whatever that, listen, you know what, right? After the show, I had branded shirts. So basically, things that I said on the show that people liked. So I said things like, yes, somebody said you're an animal. I'm like, yes, I'm the king of the jungle, I'm the lion. And that was like a shirt, people bought it. So like you said, when life gives you
lemons,
you make
lemonade.
So that's exactly what I didn't dwell on it too much. I just use whatever, because there's no bad publicity.
True.
Do you get what I mean? So you have to, because from even Big Brother and co, the most controversial made a lot of noise. I feel like they did better. I don't know what it was.
I think we liked the most controversial, to be honest.
Exactly. So, I mean...
The very quiet, nice ones now.
Yeah, they didn't do that much.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, like, for reality especially, as they're trolling you, you're getting more fan base, essentially. So just make do with it.
But exactly Jordan, you seemed like the very sweet,
nice
person on Nigerian Idols. It was no drama with Jordan. Like everything is just like. But how is your social media experience? Do you have people trolling you for being nice?
Yes.
You do? Oh, tell me about it.
Anything, Jesus was perfect. He was still hating me. Like, I don't think if you want to be in limelight, you would avoid trolling. It's not possible. I think everybody has preferences. Everybody has something to talk about. Sometimes they look for something to talk about.
We always
sometimes
have to find
these
something
people
to talk
are
about.
also exactly. Sometimes these people look for relevance themselves by trying to tap into your relevance. So if you are wise enough, you understand who to give your energy and your attention to. So that's one thing I learned being in limelight. But I'm a very, very calm person. I'm a lover boy at heart. I don't like stress. So, if anybody tries to tamper with that, I just avoid,
So Jackie, how about you? I know they came for you on set for several reasons. So tell me how you had to deal with your social media drama after the show.
Well, for me, I kind of just like blocked it out.
Right.
I had a wonderful team when I first came out. They would shield me as much as possible from
Right.
the negative things. Of course, I had days that it got to me. But just like Princess, sometimes you use those jabs, those things that they think, like for example, they called me, my son is watching. Because I would usually say on the show, my son is watching.
You said that a lot, so I agree.
Yeah, so I also made a shirt. Till today, my son is still watching. If you have a problem with that, sorry.
Yeah.
Not sorry. But yeah, so yeah, just like Mr. said, you take advantage of whatever you can take advantage of. And yeah, once you know yourself, I mean, people will always say what they want to say.
True.
Once you know yourself, it does not matter. You take what you need to take.
And you dump the rest.
Make money from it.
Yeah, make money from it. That's really important.
Okay, so Katunga, I want to speak to you now. We've established the fact that in your era, it was way different from theirs. But of course, you had to deal with a lot of things. What was the most challenging part of being on the show for you?
One of the most challenging aspects was economical, especially the fact that everybody thought that you contributed inside your win. So that was one. Everybody wanted a piece. We're my own, that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
That's. I mean, of course, there are people we had to spread love and joy to, but we had to kind of set certain boundaries if we could. That's one. I mean, social media ended up growing within the years where I was still living in Nigeria and doing things. And even when I came back out here, I did help some people get on some social media, on some reality TV shows, because of course, if you have something like they said, you use it, yeah? They say life gives you lemons, just add honey, put some small hot water.
And a little ginger.
So it's boom, there you go. So, I think that it was more positive than negative, I would say, to be very, very honest, because I always tend to look at context when people come at me, regardless of how they come at me, and I realize that many people are projecting sadness or projecting a need that they have, and if I'm a platform they're going to be using to show yourself,
right,
to give yourself some kind of validation, please go ahead and use it. Like everybody has said, you have to grow thick skin. Thick skin is not that easy to grow. I mean, if you try to buy it,
it isn't.
It's very expensive. It's But you know, like somebody said, they had a team who helped shield them. Even with today, you see athletes, you hear the coaches say, block out the noise. How do you block out the noise? As much as possible, try to stay off social media if you can. But it's not easy. It's so addictive. You know, you find people going there to look for validation. That's how we were made. We were made to get validation. That's why when we do something, we want somebody to see it. We want somebody to approve it. You want somebody to plug in. That's how we make our money. So you have to find a healthy balance if you can, and if you cannot, then try to run away as fast as you can. That's the best thing I can say, to be honest.
Okay, so quickly, yeah, if you look back now, is there anything you would have done differently being on the show?
Absolutely not.
Oh, really?
Same here.
No.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
I think I went on there. The first day we were supposed to go in, I was told, no, you're not going to go in, you're going to be a spike. That broke my heart because I was locked in a hotel for 2 weeks, no TV, no phone, no nothing, didn't know what was going on. That was pretty upsetting. So the first day I went in, when they pulled me in after a couple of weeks, I noticed the mobile cameras and the static cameras. The mobile cameras were following one person, and this girl, she had like 3 or 4 accents. I'm like, okay. I want to go to latch on to because everybody.
That was your strategy, eh?
Lord, she became what you would call my shorty in the house. Her name was Ify, because I was like, this girl, she had not even been to Ghana at that time.
Yes, she had not crossed borders.
I hadn't been anywhere. So the mobile cameras followed her. I followed her too, you know. I just used small experience that I had from working in the media initially, you know, to actually just tap into that. And I don't know if it helped or not, but I think it did something. So, because I came out victorious at the end.
I'm sure it helped. Yeah, you're the winner. So it did help.
Definitely did.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess you could say that a bunch of factors, you know, so I'm not going to change anything. I did what I did. I apologize to those who I hurt, but and then love did real thing about it.
Okay, thank you so much, Kasuri. Okay, guys, we'll take a quick break now and bring you Popping or Flopping. When we come back, we're still going to continue the conversation in the studio. Stay with us.
That's a tricky one, but what makes it pop actually, it all falls back to the chain of, will I call it the chain of government, leadership. You can see the time of Buhari. His outfits made most men started. Now it's Baba. Everybody wants to look like Baba now. It's from the upper echelon. Let me use that word because anything we tend to see trends. And so we fashion designers borrow ideas. Let's make good clothes, let's look sharp. We say Tazerche. And my reasons are, there was a time that was what every man wears, Tazerche. But now it's just like in the stone era now. In my own specialty, I will still fall back to Tazerche. But now it's kind of not in vogue anymore because of the new trendy stuff. But I feel it's going to come back. And just imagine if an A-list celebrity wears that for a video or something. An A-list celebrity puts it on to an occasion. Before you know it's out again. I'm Odafe Moses Samari, the CEO, Samari Scissors. And I want to appreciate Medley Show for this wonderful opportunity. God bless you, God bless you, God bless you.
Yes, that's what's popping and what's flopping in the world of fashion. This is still the Medley Show, and even though we're rounding up, I still have Princess J. Coco, Jordan, and Jackie B in the studio, and of course, Catherine is still joining us from United States of America. So we're going to round up in a few minutes. Quickly, I'm going to ask you guys the very same thing I asked her before we went on the break. Quickly, Princess, is there anything you regret doing or you would have done differently being on Real Housewives of Abuja?
No, definitely not, because I was the most popular on the show.
Oh, yes, you were my favorite, actually, not because she's here.
So, of course, I'm not regretting anything. I don't regret anything. Probably I would have added maybe more spice,
drama.
more drama.
Okay, so how about you, Jordan?
No, I'm good.
Oh, really? Wait, are you guys serious? How about you, Jackie?
Oh, no, absolutely. I explained earlier, life goes on. Oh.
Wow.
Life goes on.
Like,
so if you think you're on there, you have your 5 minutes of fame and you want to come and throw yourself all over the place and doing the most.
That's your choice.
That's your choice. But, like, do what you can maintain. So that's why I'm able to be here and have the peace of mind that I have right now. Is because I was myself, so I will not change it for anything.
Okay, so before I let you go, just quickly tell me, what are we looking forward to from Jackie?
Honestly, interior design, that's my passion. I love everything creativity. I love turning homes from nothing to something.
Right.
So the thing I've been struggling with, or not struggling, I just wasn't doing it. I wasn't putting my work out there as much. So now I'm going to be doing it more. I mean, putting my work out there more and just showcasing my beautiful talents. And yes, patronize, come through. Let me transform your lives.
All right, good. So you already told us that you have 2 movies coming out. So besides that, EP, music?
Tons of music. Next year I'm projecting to release about 7 to 12, singles. So I'm going
Sorry, say that again. They need to hear you.
I'm projecting 7 to 12
Oh,
singles
nice.
next year, so.
Okay, so how about you, Princess?
Yeah,
What movies?
More movies.
Aha.
More movies for sure. My new store, Jeff Jazz Kids. We're moving into a new building.
Yay.
And
Congratulations.
yeah, thank you. Yeah, just everything in between, more reality.
Aha.
Yeah, they love me. I mean, they love me. So yes, of course that. And I mean, influencing everything in between, to be honest.
Okay, so Jackie, would you do this again?
Big Brother?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Maybe another reality. Maybe she'll come on ours.
Show,
Well, you know they always have all-stars.
But
they always have all-stars
I feel
and
like
stuff.
some things in life are supposed to be once
Just
in a
once.
lifetime.
Yeah, right.
I don't regret it. I loved it. I enjoyed it. I don't regret going on the show. But would I do it again? No, why? Nah.
Okay, so Katun, how about you? What we're looking, I know you're in the U.S. now, it's like you said, your goodbyes to Nigeria, but are we expecting anything from you? Maybe just something small, I mean.
I don't think I'm doing anything up to anybody's expectations. Right?
No, you're a filmmaker. You could be still.
Like I told you, I'm an OG, I'm an old man. That window has come and gone. I'm taking care of old folks now. Well, I am, to be, I'm just going to go ahead and plug it.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of moving into a new home and a new office at the same time.
Oh,
all because my partner and I just bought into a franchise called Right at Home. We hire caregivers and send them into homes of seniors to take care of them. It's a problem here. Seniors don't have care. So I had an accident, a very bad accident before Big Brother that had me. I had 2 brain surgeries. I was in a coma for a week, and I learned how to walk, learned how to do everything again afresh. So the kind of care that I received actually did affect my life. I mean, it changed my life. My God, the girl in the car with me died, and I had to learn everything again like a child, So that care, I'll never forget that care that I got. I channeled that passion. Finally, now that life has kind of settled into a business, a very lucrative but very challenging business. So that is what I do now.
Okay.
It's called Right at Home. And it's that and my art. I have a studio which I'm also setting up. So you can see there's a lot of art behind. I've not hung up all the stuff. So it is what I do on my weekends. I do exhibitions here.
At least that's something. That's something.
Oh no, that's everything. That's
all right. Okay, thank you so much, Catherine, for joining us on the Medley Show today, even though I know it's 4:30 a.m. where you are. So thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate your time spending with us. Thank you also. Thank you also, Princess J. Coco. Thank you, Jordan. And thank you to Jackie B. I hope you guys had fun.
Oh, yes.
Oh, fantastic. So we'll get to do this again. Yay! So, guys, before we let you go, it's been an amazing time on the Medley Show. Thank you so much for finding time to join us. I'm sure you had time, and you had a good time because I did and my guests did. But we're going to let you off. We're going to leave in the hands of Jordan. Until I come your way again next week, my name is Tucci. You take it, Jordan. You take it away.
My mother, she make me feel like it's Jagaba. She bring the heat in her mother, worth more than a bullion fire. Whoa, whoa. Baby, you know, say, sometimes I could be nonchalant. But baby, there's no day that I don't thank God for your mother. Yeah, yeah. My baby got eyes like an African sunset. Oh, my baby got a body like the night she's a 10-10. Whoa, whoa, my baby. I don't wanna be without you. Make me fall like leaves in autumn, yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, my baby. I don't wanna be without you. Make me fall like leaves in autumn, yeah, yeah, yeah. My baby. My baby, I'ma love my baby to the moon and back, oh my baby, I'ma love my baby to the moon and back. Thank you so much.
See you guys next week. Bye-bye. Oh my God, you're amazing.
Thank you so much.